Today I'm gonna say something real quick, and I don't really want to upset nobody, but I have to get this off my mind because people out here tripping. Now, here we go again. Now, first of all, when I just tell people about reparations, before ADOS even started, you know, people looked at me kind of strange with my family and all that. You know, they start calling me black man, you know, throwing up the black fist, like he's always gonna be on it, you know, because eventually I'm like, man, if I'm keep putting it out there, somebody gonna get it. Is, you know what I'm saying, could start from 1 to 2 and it's gonna explode eventually one day, and I may not get to see it, but I didn't care. But I made sure my ideals and the way I felt about us collectively as a people would still survive and go on, because I knew that our ancestors deserve better, and they deserve to be defended, and they deserve to get their due. You know, like, you may not get your due here on this physical plane, but to have your ancestors and the people that come behind you to get your due, that's satisfying for you, so you can rest, so your ancestors can rest and have a peace of mind and be like, man, you know, the fight that I did or the life that I gave wasn't for nothing, you know. And when people say, oh, well, y'all don't deserve reparations and all, are you trying to say that what my ancestors went through was for nothing? I'm not finna have that, you know, and you're not finna take away from me or my family what they should have. I should stand up proudly, say this is what we've been through, and because we've been through this, you know, we got compensated in a way to make us whole, you know, and now we could be friends and all that. But don't come to me looking at me in my eye and telling me, you know, you don't owe us a debt from what my ancestors been through to put me in the situation that I am in. That's like killing a person's parent, you know, while you are infant, and then saying, grow yourself up. I had to survive and eat and do all the other stuff without a parent. But since you made it, I don't owe you anything. That's bullshit. Stop saying that. And if you want to be disrespectful, don't come on TV to say it. You know what I'm saying? Don't come on your little venues that you have to say it. Get in a setting with a lot of black people and say what you say and see what happens. See if they be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, you get these isolated black people that you pick, you know, with their mindsets all messed up. Some of them not even ADOS. Some of them don't even know about their history, but you're going to ask them questions about reparations without you understand reparations is not a debt just paying somebody some money. You know, it's not a handout. No, it's paying what you owe for what happened and what you put people through. Taking land, taking lives, you know, taking wealth, and not defending what they supposed to have been doing within the Constitution if you would have made these people American, which is me. The same way you're doing to the prison industrial complex right now. You know, we can start off with crack and cocaine. You know, you can have a key of cocaine and get a misdemeanor. You can have a few ounces of crack and get 5 years. That doesn't make sense. Crack and cocaine is the same damn thing. That's like saying, well, I got some melted chocolate and I got some frozen chocolate. So since you got this melted chocolate, I'm gonna lock you up for, I'm not even gonna lock you up. I'm gonna give you probation and don't do it no more. But since you froze the chocolate, I'm gonna give you 5 years. It's still chocolate. But let me get straight to my point. Now, I'm in Chicago, and now I look through Facebook and I see they're gonna have a town hall meeting. Now the Latinos want to have a town hall meeting so they can get together so they can get reparations. Hold up. When we was asking for it, you know, they was doing a census case study, you know, like 80% of them like, no, blacks shouldn't get reparations. Why you get reparations? And, you know, I wasn't here and all that, but you come here benefiting. That's why you come here, you know, to get the money, to get the wealth that this country has created off the backs of my ancestors. That's the problem. And then the second part is, they weren't saying that until the gays got this bill passed. It still got to go through Congress, but they got the first part of it passed where gays gonna get reparations and money back on their taxes. Now, how all these bills getting passed, and we've been talking about this for years. Not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hundreds of years. That we know what been going on with black people. I'm not even gonna say black, ADOS people. Because black is a whole different thing. That's just an underclass. You know, saying poor, you might as well say poor people, the broke people, the people that gotta shoulder the weight of America. That's basically what black mean. And white is the upper class. It's a class system. But we're finna jump from that. You know, so I don't understand that. Somebody please make sense to me of that. And this is about lineage. They don't have the lineage that we have. You know, that's like you've been in a relationship or you've been married all this time and all of a sudden you got a divorce. You've been divorced for a while. You've been trying to get your money from the divorce. You never got it. This person get married again and gives all the money that you're supposed to have for being married for them 20 or 30 years. This person right here was only married for about 2 or 3 years. Now they having a falling out, but they gonna get all the wealth. That doesn't make any sense. Somebody please make sense to me with that. You know, so we gotta stay on code. We gonna have people speaking out against us. So what? Let them speak. Because numbers don't lie and history tells a story. So you can say whatever you want. You know, that's because it sounds good in your head. Doesn't make it right. Give me the numbers. Give me some data. Support it. You know, tell me what's going on. I read this article one time on Facebook. I forget, it's a article how a lady, she changed her position. She was Jewish, and she said how she was talking to a Jewish friend, and they was talking about how everything that happened to them through the Holocaust was terrible, and how they reconciled with Germany and all that other stuff. And then she said, okay, well, what about the blacks in America? Her friend snapped. What they needed for? Those ways go. They're in a good position now. Like, you don't see the prison, the education or the prison pipeline. You don't see the poverty, the ghetto, the racial wealth gap. Or you don't see none of that. You know, that's white supremacy at its best. So what some people call fascism. You know, and to speak of that, I was watching the Breakfast Club, you know, with Charlemagne the Fool, you know, because I ain't gonna call him a god, because no godly like being would do the crazy stuff that he does and the stuff that he says. You know, it's like it's not like he does it for ratings. You know, that's all I can say he does it for. Well, they was on there going on and had these other black people going on how it was so bad the way America is treating the immigrants. They come over here and they snatching their children, they putting their children in cages, and that's new fascism. And man, if we keep letting that happen, then eventually they gonna come for us. Fool, they been came from us. Look who locked up right now. Look how many children that's been taken away from their family and they put them into DTFS. Taking them away from their mothers and fathers because somebody called and say, hey, I think they're being abused. I think I'm doing this. And then they take them and put them in homes of foster care families who do ridiculous things to them. When you took them out of a nice black home, put them over here, and now you've been fucked them children up. And now it's, oh, my bad, but I took them off a bad situation, but I know this situation was that bad. You knew that situation they took from the first place wasn't that bad. Saying, oh, well, they was on drugs and they was on this. And, you know, it's something that you did that you didn't fix. Why is they on drugs? Why is they trying to get money and stealing and doing all that? Because they are made into this throwaway class in America where we shouldn't be. If they had their reparations, You know what I'm saying? To fix their social standards, to fix their financial standards, to get them their mental health that they need, their medical and all that. All this stuff that you will have, the money that you throw in the prison system and all these other systems just to subjugate us, if we had that to use as a tool to build ourselves up, you wouldn't have this going on. But that's the main point, because you wouldn't make money. Just like when you have us inside your educational system and the sports system. Go get your education. Go get that. You know, who gets the benefit from that private education? You know, HBCUs are hurting, but these other private institutions, they flourishing. These well-to-do white people, because they don't want to pay and they want to get a part of the Pell Grant and MAP grant that was made for black people, for poor people, so-called. You know, they find a way to give up the parentship of their children in what, 7th grade, not 7th grade, when they in their junior year. They give up guardianship, and that way when they senior year they can apply for the Pell Grant and get it. That's why you got to hurry up and be on it with your child when they first trying to get out of school. Have them filed, because then the states be like, man, we ran out of money. How you run out of money? When it's only when ADOS people who go to college or have a college degree is so minimal, like 10 or 12%. How you run out of money? Because somebody else is taking it, and we know who doing it. So that's all I have to say right now. So when it comes to immigration, don't be mad at me when I say that, you know, they come over here and they putting themselves in a situation, and it's not fascism. They coming over here, you got to come to a place and follow the rules to become American. So when you come and break the rules, and they say if you come over here and you cross illegally, don't go through these channels, we're gonna lock you up and put your children over here. You are making a conscious choice for that to happen to your children. Now, me on the other hand, I'm here, my child do something, you know, or steal something. Now you want to put them into the prison system, put an X on their backs, and constantly keep putting something, stigma on them because you view them as a bottom class. Now that's fascism, and we've been going through that. So y'all get all up in arms about immigration, get up in arms about how they treating ADOS people in this country. That's all I gotta say. I'm not even gonna snap today. But y'all think about it. Do for self first. That's what they mean by that. Not trying to get money and getting together. You can business all you want, but you still gotta get the resources from the other people who got 90% of the land. And the resources and the connections against those going out to other countries. Another thing that hit my mind, I supposed to be saying stop, but then now I read an article about Ghana saying come to Ghana and all that, become a citizen. But then I started reading about what you need to become a citizen. Hold up, they don't want nobody who been locked up. You know what I'm saying? They don't want nobody who had who has a background, you know, and you got to come with a certain amount of money. So that locks a lot of ADOS people out. Who you trying to get? You trying to get the well-do and the wealthy of our class out of here. You know, and once y'all get over there, bam. You know, they set you up with this and that, but it's because the resources that you got. Now since you do a citizenship, you know, they can work back and forth with America. But they don't want to deal with the ones who poor. Like, you're not opening up so we can have we finna give you a better way of life and help you build yourself in a way where you have your own self-identity. You're not trying to do that. So that's worthless when it comes to ADOS people. So we got a lot of things to fix. So we closing the gates or circling the wagons, whatever you want to call it, to do what we need to do for us. Peace. I thank y'all for tuning in, saying what's up. what I like y'all start doing is sharing and letting everybody know. ADOS. Reparations. Peace.